KIA and KNAB hunting down retreating Myanmar junta troops. 18 January 2025. The Kachin Independence Army, KIA, and its allies, including the Kachin National Army Burma, KNAB, have intensified operations against retreating Myanmar junta troops in Mancy Township, Kachin State. These operations have inflicted heavy casualties on the regime's forces, further destabilizing the junta's military control in the region. Additionally, the drive to retake junta-controlled areas in western Myanmar, particularly those envisioned as part of Kuki land, has emerged as a key focus for the Kuki ethnic group. With the support of Allied People's Defense Forces, PDFs, efforts to establish Kuki land as a safe haven for the Kuki people continue to gain momentum. Strategic victory in Mancy Township. On January 8, 2025, the KIA and its allied forces achieved a major victory by seizing Mancy Township, a strategically important area in Kachin State. This marked a turning point in the ongoing resistance against the Myanmar junta, with the coalition targeting retreating troops from light infantry battalions, LIBs 319 and 601, as well as Artillery Battalion 352. The KIA's relentless pursuit of retreating forces has resulted in significant casualties for the junta. While exact numbers remain unconfirmed, reports suggest over 100 soldiers have been injured, numerous troops have been detained, and large caches of arms and ammunition have been seized. We continue eliminating them on the ground. We cannot give casualty figures yet, said Colonel Nao Bu, spokesman for the KIA. Kuki land is envisioned as a region where the Kuki people can preserve their cultural identity, ensure political representation, and protect their communities from decades of systemic oppression by the Myanmar military. Junta control over parts of western Myanmar remains a significant obstacle to realizing this vision. However, with the support of allied PDF groups, the Kukis have intensified efforts to retake these areas. Establishing Kuki land is seen not only as a means of safeguarding the Kuki people, but also as a strategic move to strengthen the anti-regime coalition in western Myanmar. The PDF groups, which include fighters from diverse ethnic and political backgrounds, have played a critical role in supporting the Kuki resistance. This partnership has enabled coordinated attacks on junta outposts, the disruption of supply lines, and the liberation of several Kuki majority areas. Bamo, a former junta stronghold. The KIA's successes are not limited to Mancy. In neighboring Bamo, a former junta stronghold, anti-regime forces have been making significant gains since December 2024. Bamo has long been a strategic hub for the military regime, but it is now the site of intense fighting as the KIA and its allies work to encircle and isolate junta bases. Colonel Nao Bu stated, "Our forces are establishing positions throughout Bamo and encircling remaining junta bases. We have liberated much of the town, allowing freer movement. Residents in Bamo have confirmed that junta forces are now confined to two main positions, Military Operations Command 21 and Infantry Battalion 47. Both positions are surrounded by anti-regime forces, leaving the junta with limited options for reinforcement or retreat." Broader territorial gains. The KIA and its allies, including the KNAB and PDFs, have seized over 300 junta outposts and bases in recent months. These gains have disrupted the junta's operations across northern Myanmar, weakened its grip on strategic areas, and bolstered the morale of resistance forces. In Kachin State, the coalition has occupied approximately 15 towns, including the rare earth mining hub of the former Kachin State Special Region 1, located along the Chinese border. This region holds immense economic and strategic value, and its control has deprived the junta of a critical revenue source. The KIA has also extended its operations into northern Shan State, capturing 2 towns and further consolidating its position in the region. Importance of Kuki land in the anti-junta movement. The creation of Kuki land is seen as a critical step in strengthening the broader anti-junta movement. By establishing a secure and autonomous region for the Kuki people, the resistance forces can create a model for self-governance and a safe zone for those displaced by the conflict. For decades, the Kuki people in Myanmar have faced marginalization, land dispossession, and military oppression. The establishment of Kukiland would address these historical injustices while providing a base for continued resistance against the junta.
The alliance between the Kukis and other PDF groups has been instrumental in advancing this cause. By pooling resources and coordinating strategies, the coalition has been able to challenge the junta's dominance in western Myanmar and pave the way for greater autonomy for the Kuki people. Despite these successes, significant challenges remain. The junta retains considerable military resources, including air power, which has been used to target both civilian areas and resistance strongholds. The displacement of thousands of civilians has created a humanitarian crisis, with many in urgent need of food, shelter, and medical assistance. The international community has largely condemned the junta's actions, but concrete support for anti-regime forces has been limited. The resistance movement will need sustained international attention and assistance to overcome the junta's counteroffensives and address the needs of affected populations. The KIA and its allies, including the KNAB and PDFs, have achieved significant victories in Mansi, Bamo, and beyond, demonstrating the strength of the anti-regime coalition. The vision of Kukiland as a safe and autonomous region for the Kuki people adds a new dimension to the resistance movement, highlighting the importance of ethnic representation and self-determination in Myanmar's ongoing struggle for democracy. As the conflict continues, the coalition's successes offer hope for a future where all of Myanmar's ethnic groups can live in freedom and dignity. However, achieving this vision will require sustained efforts, unity among resistance forces, and greater international support to overcome the challenges posed by the junta. Please subscribe Zalingam Media. Thank you for watching.